guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, or actually welcome to the cab of the new service truck. Alright, so we've got a 239D with a 2.2 Cat Perkins engine in it with a fuel rail code. Let's take a look. Alright, so first thing I'd like to check is see where we're at starting out with fuel level. So fuel level, we're a little below a quarter tank, which is no bueno. Alright, so with ET opened up, I like to go into the status screen and then go into the fuel side and actually see where we're at with basically what's the rail pressure sitting at idle. So again, we're not running, we're just key on. And I just want to see what rail pressure is, and right now we're reading 0, which is good because the machine's been sitting for over 10 minutes. So that means at least the sensor is at least essentially working as of right now. All right, now we'll go to cranking. So we'll crank the machine and see what the desired versus the actual is and see where we're at there. All right, so as you guys can see right there, no real serious fluctuation in idle. So at this point that would tell me, okay, at least for the most part, sensor's reading and we should have fuel delivery. Now you can perform a rail pressure test, and this sometimes gives you some sort of an accurate reading. Coolant temp's not really a big deal here. You can do this at roughly about 100 plus degrees coolant temp and it will run the test. And you'll see the rail pressure will ramp up and it will ramp down. You'll see about 24 to 26,000 psi. Now essentially all you're doing here is just testing the pump's ability to obviously create flow, and this machine itself will create enough rail pressure. Alright, so for the most part you've seen that it gets up to about 23,000 psi. Not really a struggle there, so at least we know at this point pump and line side of it and the rail seems to be functioning properly. Well, if your fuel filter kind of looks like that, well, that could also be a culprit. Yeah, you got to change these screens from time to time. And also one last thing to check here, you got your fuel sending unit right here. Well, it has a sweep, as you can tell. Empty, full, empty. But if you just wiggle it just right, you'll see the thing actually open lines. Of course, it doesn't want to do it now. But very minuscule amount of manipulation here, and the numbers just go berserk. There's something else you guys need to check on these. Alright, so in the video, I didn't go into great detail, and I apologize for that, but for the most part, when you get these 157-1 faults, it is literally low rail pressure, which can be caused for anything. It could be failed transfer pump, low fuel supply, it could be air in the lines. CAT usually goes to the basic specifics of where, okay, is the, on the 2.2s, you're checking to make sure the pump timing is correct, put it through a pump relearn. They really don't tell you to check lines and the tank. I've been down this road enough with these 239s with the metal tanks that is kind of the first place I go. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you off with that. Again, if you guys have any problems, hit me up on Instagram. Information is always in the description below. But again, I'll also leave it right here. Hit me up if you guys have any questions. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and Pete Pump the World. I'll see you guys in the next video.